everyone, it's Christine. Sorry if I sound really congested. I have a cold right now, I think. So it's going to be kind of a short video because I really don't have a lot to tell y'all. But anyway, I'll answer the questions real quick. Rianne asked, what resources do you use to help you learn? And I use SparkNotes for English, like, all the time. It helps so much. Like, I'll try to read the book and try to focus on the book, but then I'll read the SparkNotes on top of it, and it helps so much, especially if I miss something because my brain fog is really bad. And then, like, that was my savior for English 4. Like, English 4, that helped me so much through English 4. Which is senior English here in Texas. I don't know how other states do it or how Australia does it, but that's senior English down here. We have, like, every year of high school, you have, like, freshman, you have English 1, and then you have sophomore English 2, and then, yeah, anyway. And then for math, I'll use, like, if I have a textbook, most textbooks have, like, a website that you can go on, and, like, it has all the stuff online, so I'll use those a lot. That was my savior for Algebra 2. So, yeah. And your video, for some reason, on my computer wouldn't load, like, past 2 minutes. Like, it would never load. Like, I left it up for a while, like, trying to load, and it wouldn't. So, I couldn't watch, like, a lot of your video, but I'll try to watch it later this week and see if it loads. And then Sophie, you mentioned about elevators. Elevators used to be really hard for me. They're not as bad anymore. But, like, 2 years ago, it was really hard, and I'd feel really faint. So, you know, going up 1 floor, it's not too bad, but, like, 3, 4, 5 floors, that was bad. And then when I had compression stockings, I think they were, like, a 15 or something. I really don't remember. I hated them. I really never used them. I personally hate having socks on my feet. Like, I would go barefoot all the time if I could. So compression stockings just didn't work for me at all. I know they're a good idea, but I hate them so much. So, yeah. And then it was really cold here on Friday, too, which I think is where I got, like, my allergies started, the cold. And then I had, like, a low-grade fever all weekend, and I was, like, gross and coughing and sneezing. And I'm feeling a little bit better now. So hopefully it was just, like, a 2 or 3 day thing. And I was really scared at first that it was, like, the flu or something, because I hadn't gotten the flu yet, technically. I think I may have had it, but it wasn't diagnosed. But anyway. And you asked your question was, what is your biggest fear? I didn't think about that before I started my video. I'm scared of death. That's one thing that I'm just, like, I don't know, like, I just am, like, the whole idea of it, like, the fact that you get out in the car and just, you know, you don't know, you could just be on your way to the mall and you could get in a car crash, like, that whole idea just freaks me out. Or people just, every day they have a heart attack, and, you know, like, it scares me that, like, I'm not gonna live my life, enough, and, like, I'm gonna die young, and that really scares me. And then another one is, because I had a stomach obstruction a couple years ago, and I had so many CT scans, like, I literally had about 10 or 12 within 1 year. So the doctors were pretty much like, you're gonna get cancer from all that radiation. So I'm really scared about getting cancer. Like, I know I probably will, and it may not be for, like, 20, 30 years, but that scares me. So yeah, those are a couple. My week was really boring. School right now, I did not go back to the charter school to finish do the first half of science, just because by the time they would have let me back in, I would have only had 8 school days to complete half a year's worth of work. That wasn't going to happen. Even if I could have gotten the work done in time, I don't know if they would have graded it in time. So I didn't do that. So I'm still trying to figure out all my school stuff, because I'm not sure right now. I don't start until April 1st, but I don't know if I'm going to go, like, 9:30 to 3:30 every day and then have, like, 5 to 8 o'clock night school on top of that. We're hoping that they might be able to get an exception to where, like, I go 9:30 to 11:30 and then I do night school. So I'm hoping, really, really hoping that they'll be able to do that for me. But yeah, this week has been boring. I've just been chilling. Like, my spring break turned into, like, a 3.5-week break. So I've just been hanging out with friends, and of course this weekend I've just been doing nothing but sleeping and taking showers and sleeping, and that's about it. So, yeah. I don't even remember what I did on specific days. Like, I can't go through and tell you what I did on Monday or Tuesday or anything like that. Like, Friday was fun. I hung out with some people, and I went to the high school soccer game. It was senior night. My best friend's boyfriend is on the soccer team, and he's a soccer captain, so I went with her, so that she'd have someone to go with. And then we had a sleepover, and I woke up and I had the cold, and I was like, ugh. And I stayed in bed all day yesterday, and I stayed in bed all day today. Really boring. Hopefully this week will be a little more eventful, but I doubt it. So yeah, this week I'm going to be making a definite plan for my schooling, so I'll let you know what that is next Sunday. And the next Monday I am starting school, my last 9 weeks of high school, and I'm going back to the public school, and I'm actually really nervous about that. And then prom is coming up in 2 weeks, or 1 week and 6 days. So that's exciting. And then next Sunday is Easter too, so lots of things going on. Even though my life is really, it seemed like there's a lot going on, but really, it's like life is boring right now. I don't know. Anyway, sorry I'm really out of it. I'm just like tired. Anyway, I hope you guys have a really good week, and I hope y'all are feeling better than I do right now. And I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.